In this video, you'll learn the 6 tips that you should know when you get hurt at work. If this is your first time to my channel, my name's Domenic Celeste, the virtual accident attorney. I'm based in Palm Beach County, Florida, and I represent those injured on the job in workers' compensation and due to the fault of another in personal injury. This channel is all about answering your questions and giving you tips relating to Florida workers' compensation and personal injury law. Now before we get into the video, I have to show you this disclaimer, so just hold tight. And with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Chances are you'll get hurt at work at some point in your life, so here are 6 tips to know if and when that happens. The first tip is that you have to report your accident within 30 days of it occurring, or when you knew or should have known that your condition was related to your employment. This is called the notice or reporting requirement. So here are some recommendations when you're reporting your accident. Firstly, you should just do it immediately. Secondly, it needs to be in writing, and I'd recommend that you do it either by text or email so that it's documented. And thirdly, you must report it to your supervisor, but I'd even call work comp about it. And it's important for you to timely report your accident, because if you don't, then your case might be over before it even started. The second tip is that you need to document everything. This includes things like taking pictures of the accident scene, taking notes on what you were doing before and after the accident, documenting and reporting every part of your body that's experiencing pain, writing down the names and contact information of everyone who witnessed the accident, noting to whom you reported the accident and when you reported it, obviously the day, date, and time of the accident, and lastly, you just need to keep record of everything in your case, including medical and lost wage records. The third tip is that you should insist on filling out an incident report with your employer. And when you're filling out that report, be as truthful and accurate as you can. Don't exaggerate, and make sure to list every single body part that you're experiencing pain. The fourth tip is to insist on seeing a doctor even if you don't think you need to yet. Usually when you ask to see a doctor, your employer will send you to a walk-in clinic, but if they don't, go to one on your own or go to the hospital. If your employer sends you to the doctor, work comp will be responsible for the bill, but if you have to go on your own, you'll probably have to pay out of pocket, but you might be able to be reimbursed for that later on in the case. When you go to the doctor, remember to report every single body part that you're experiencing pain, because if you don't, work comp will most likely in the future deny any body parts where you didn't initially report having pain. The fifth tip is whenever you're talking to somebody about your case or filling out documents, you must be as truthful and accurate as possible. And the reason this is so important is because work comp loves to deny cases for misrepresentation, so don't let them. It's easier to get around a truth than it is a lie. And the sixth and last tip is that you need to hire an attorney. Even if you don't think you need an attorney now or your case is going okay, I promise you that at some point it won't be. Think of an attorney as like having insurance. You hope you don't need it, but you have it just in case. But having an attorney is actually better because you don't have to pay us anything out of your own pocket. It's better to hire an attorney now than when things get bad, so that we can be prepared and we're not playing catch up. Basically, hiring an attorney will ensure that you get the benefits that you're entitled to under the law. So you've learned what to do before and when you get hurt at work, but what do you do after you get hurt at work? Subscribe and hit the notification bell to find out. So as you can see, workers' compensation law is really complex. This video has only just scratched the surface of that complexity. Remember, you can't do this alone. You need to hire an attorney that practices workers' compensation law, that represents real clients, goes to court, that knows what they're doing. And if you or someone you know were injured on the job or due to the fault of another, give me a call any time of the day or night. I have a 24/7, 365 receptionist, or you can go to my website and schedule a free consultation, or you know what, just text me. 561-935-3822. But that's it for this video. If you got value out of it or if you learned something, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out. If you have a question or you want to tell me what you thought of this video, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe to all my socials. And if you want to learn more about me, my firm, Florida workers' compensation, or personal injury law, just go to my website, virtualaccidentattorney.com. But that's it for now. Again, my name's Domenic Celeste, the virtual accident attorney. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.